You've spent several hours now learning about team intelligence and understanding the problems of noxious power dynamics on patient safety. There are many things you can do as you leave this room, when you go back to work tomorrow, the next day, the next week. And they're pretty simple. Obviously, you can do team trainings that take many hours, and we recommend doing that. But you can also do some very simple things when you're in your workplace. For example, when you walk into a room with colleagues or other healthcare professionals or hospital workers or healthcare workers that you don't know, you can start by introducing yourself, just like you would do if you went to a party or a family gathering or a church group. You can thank people when they offer suggestions. More importantly, you can solicit their input. How important is it for a doctor to ask a nurse how she feels about the plan that he's just made for the patient? Are you comfortable with that? Is that reasonable? Does that sound like a good idea? Do you have ideas or concerns? If a nurse calls a physician in the middle of the night, the physician can pick up the phone and say, "How can I help you?" That's why she's calling. She's calling because she needs help, instead of, "Why did you wake me up?" or conveying in tone of voice an attitude of, "Why did you wake me up?" Nurses can call a physician and they can stop apologizing for bothering the physician when they call and just simply say what they need and thank the physician when they get it. It's very important when you're talking to patients, whether you're a nurse, a doctor, a physical therapist, a pharmacist. It's very important when you're talking to the patient to ask the patient if they have any questions. Say something like, "I've just thrown a lot of stuff at you. I'm sure you have many questions, and I'd be glad to answer them." This is really important because patients are often afraid to ask questions even though they don't really understand something. And some physicians or nurses or other healthcare professionals can convey in their tone of voice a kind of like, "You don't have any questions, do you?" which shuts patients up. These are very simple things. There are many more of them that you can put into practice. But it's cultivating an intelligent way of bringing people into the team that is so important, and that was the purpose of this workshop. And we know that you are very concerned about doing this, and we feel that this is just the beginning of a longer journey towards patient safety in healthcare, no matter where it's practiced, no matter what country it's practiced in or what culture it's practiced in.